If you smoke a couple of joints on Friday night, you're still stoned when you're driving to work on Monday morning.
Wait. Who was getting that, and where are they getting it from? I'd like to hear from you.
How much does it cost?
Mornings with Kelly Golden on 94.3 WSC.
Mayor Joe's just a rich old white guy who's out of touch and walks to work only building 526 to appease his Kiowa cronies.
Well, excuse me for laughing.
I certainly want to hear from both sides on this, but Glenna, being a former Durham bus driver.
Nothing has changed on the condition of the buses from the time that I called you last year. I just think that they should challenge the school officials to ride the bus.
Well, Glenna, let's put the challenge out this morning. But you know what's going to happen? The school bus will be running just fine that day.
Mornings with Kelly Golden.
Employees who feel overwhelmed, overworked, and micromanaged by their bosses are more likely, survey says, to take long-term breaks from work due to health reasons. I'm using air quotes there. Caught a case of micromanagement.
Micromanagement, Eastern Respiratory Syndrome.
On this 50th anniversary of Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech, we've found out from the president.
What do you think he'd say about Obamacare?
Oh, he'd like that.
Let's turn Martin Luther King Jr. and his I Have a Dream speech into promoting your health care law. Shame on you, Mr. President. Adrika joining us on Mornings with Kelly Golden. Hey, good morning.
Well, I've been listening to your talk show every day.
Thank you.
And I love the issues that you bring up because it's actually what we really need to be talking about.
Oh, thank you, Adrika. I appreciate that.
Obamacare is it has totally affected my family in a negative way because my husband, he was one of, several staff members that was the only one that actually was kept on as a full-time employee while the rest were let go or either fired or bumped down to 30. And then just 3 weeks ago, they fired him.
Adrika, I have to ask, where is the outrage in the community? And I don't care what color you are. Any color, every color. I talk about it every day. My house has been affected by this economy. My husband was laid off. Everything was cut. Our quality of life, everything. We've been struggling for quite some time now. And Obamacare, just like you're saying, Adrika, is only going to make things worse, and it's going to spread that situation around. Where's the outrage?
At a point now where people are no longer empathetic, no longer are they sympathetic. They're apathetic.
We are saluting local companies that are committed to hiring smart, well-trained vets right here in the Tri-County area, Berkeley, Charleston, and Dorchester. So a big shout out to Primera, even Adelco here in the Low Country, joining the Show Your Stripes Alliance. Start right here at the base of the Ravenel Bridge and go all the way to the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Why start in Charleston?
Charleston's a beautiful city. Why wouldn't you start in Charleston? Every time I come here, I want to leave less and less. This time being the exception because, man, I am excited to start this trip.
So that's fine by me.
I am doing this to benefit the Wounded Warrior Project, an organization that helps our wounded veterans. Pretty simple. You guys obviously can find them, woundedwarriors.org. I've got a lot of people that have been touched by the organization as a former Marine myself.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
That's right. You got it. You got it. So they're an organization that's close to my heart, and I'm very excited to be doing this for them.
I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have 2 hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world.
Not trying to break any records except for maybe the most people talked to.
Well, and first stop is Aunt Susie's house. So.
Aunt Susan down in Georgia. She's got some cookies she's baking for me, probably right now, I hope. Just stock me up.
You said this is a great way to meet women.
A lot of sympathy votes, and it's not just about the charity. They're worried about me, I guess, which has been very nice.
If you're bathing in Defense soap and you've got a Duck Dynasty beard, the lady you meet, and she'll be the one. 2,800 miles.
2,800 miles. Well, don't talk me out of it already.
No. We'll see you in a couple years.
Well, maybe. No. Well, I got to get back here. I liked it so much down here this last time. I think this is where I hang my boots up.
You're not going to walk back, right?
Oh, no, not a chance. Not a chance.
You actually heard about that Kinsey here, and then you saw him on the road.
I did. I heard about it on the radio on 94.3, which I listened to on the way into work. So thanks for making the drive bearable.
Thank you, Kinsey.
Saw this guy on the side of the road in a reflector vest and toting a trailer, and I thought, that's got to be the guy I heard about.
Yes.
So it was great. I've got 2 boys, and one of them has actually talking about wanting to go into the Marine Corps, and it was, as a veteran myself, it was a great opportunity to introduce my boys to somebody that, is a hero, and I certainly appreciate what he's doing.
How cool. So Josh Lytle camping out at your house for a night on his cross-country journey. Along with us, Kenzie Driggers. Thank you for listening and doing that for Josh. What a cool thing.
Thank you for all that you do for the community. I certainly appreciate it.
Mornings with Kelly Golden on 94.3 WSC.